Hey YouTube viewers, I'm here with Kennedy. This is one of my favorites. I know I call all my artists favorites. This is one of my favorites. Live wire, energetic. I'll just let her introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Kennedy Webster, out of Brick City, Jersey. Listen to the beautiful ambulance passing. Yeah. So I'm actually honored to be here with you. So thank you.
Well, I usually have, and then we have the church bells here. But we're in Military Park, and we want the artists to talk about like this connection with Newark and where they find themselves. So my first question is, how do you see art, your art, the particular areas that you use art and describe art?
Well, I think art is effervescent, it's transcendent, it's a non-stop locomotive train, because my favorite artists have come from YouTube and also from coffee shops and also from like little huts in nowhere places in nowhere United States, that I've met people that just have the best views and the best artistic abilities, and it transcends just poetry. At least for me, I'm a poet, but right. I'm also a photographer, and I've met artists that are poets, photographers, artists, painters, and sculpturalists, and I feel like we all love this thing, art, and it's different for all of us, but it's like a big bubble of good energy, and it's somewhere you can put your feelings, somewhere that most other places you can't.
Right, that's good. I like that. That's a great definition. When did you know you was one of these weirdos? Like, when did it start?
Oh, I've always been a weirdo, but when I realized that I actually was like a poet weirdo, right. I went to Newark Cafe, and I had one poem done, and it was like about Marilyn Monroe, because I don't like her. I don't like Marilyn Monroe.
It's not good for you, Marilyn.
So I wrote a poem about how I disliked her, and I did it at Newark, and it was an open mic, and they were like, "That's really good. Like, the pat on my back. You are doing. It's really good. Congratulations on doing your first mic." And I knew, I was like, "Okay, I'm bad. I'm gonna quit." And then I forgot who came on stage, but he did such a great poem about Black history and how it's not in schools. And I was like, I want to do that. I want to be that person. To be there, I got to be better and a little bit kookier and go out of my comfort zone, right. And talk about more than just what I dislike. Because I can write a poem about what I like and what I dislike, but I can't write a poem on how, well, I have, but I couldn't write a poem about how I felt.
At that particular time.
Yeah, at that particular time. I couldn't write a poem about how I felt about being bullied, or how my school was a little bit racist. I couldn't talk about that. I wanted to like ignore it, but I don't know. At some point I heard something and I was like, I need to do that. I need to be there. So
yeah, thanks for sharing that, because what you're saying is you're talking about the growth of an artist, and once that passion starts to churn, you're not satisfied with just your current product or what you can do. You start doing things differently.
Yeah. You
start learning your own technique, the own way you can go about it, and you add your own personal voice and your own personal stamp. Yeah. I have to say, I seen Kennedy at some open mics, and she'll come running in like before the open mic. Yo, I don't have this poem made. No. And then she'll get up and kill it, and I'll be like, really?
I'm my worst critic. I never think my poems are good. I wrote mad poems that people have been like, "That's amazing. I love that poem." And I'll look at it like, really? I don't know. Like, I think I messed up on this part of the last part, the 3 last words. I messed it up. It's a terrible piece. I should change it all. People are like, "You're crazy. I don't even know how you have a notebook."